So now on to the VR6 again. Last time I went for a test drive with the WaterMeth, I noticed that the boost dropped from 18 pounds to like 10 pounds on high rev, especially like third long gear and fourth long wide open throttle, so it dropped. So I believe the wastegate here needs some attention, so we gotta take this off and check for the diaphragm if there's any leak or crack, and also we gotta double check for the spring. I think it's about time to open it up and see what's going on inside. I remember it was set at 15 psi. I believe it I put a double spring in there, but we're gonna check first, see if it will close properly, and check for the diaphragm if it's still in good shape. Got the gasket out and the screws. Alright, here she comes. Pretty easy. Looks like it's a shut open, shut close, which is a good sign. But let's just open it up and check if it's holding pressure. I know there's a way to test it by putting like a air compressor on this side, I remember, on this side, and see if it will actuate. But it's working, but it's just not holding the boost in the long run, so we gotta check if it's sealed properly. I'm gonna remove that and polish and clean it, make sure it's sealed, and we're gonna open this and check for the diaphragm. Let's go and let's do this. Let's get this done.
C'est fini.
Alright, so I removed the spring here. I believe this is 15 psi or 10. I think it's 10. It's really easy to compress, so that's why I believe it's going up to 18 and drop, and the pressure dropped like around 10 to even 5 psi. Let's take a look at the diaphragm here. It's really in good condition. There is no problem at all. So wastegate is fine, moves freely and shut nicely. So I believe we just need to check on that spring, make the spring stronger, and I'm gonna open it and clean the whole thing here. Let's go.
Like this. Goodbye.
Alright, let's clean this.
No.
Alright, hold on. Alright guys, so I got the valve from the wastegate out, and seems to be moving freely inside, and also it's shutting down nicely in here, so there is nothing wrong with it. I'm just gonna give it a good clean to make sure that it's closed and it's shut down properly. So let's give it a good clean to make sure that it's shut down properly. Right guys, look like I found the problem. Look at here. Look at here. That one. Don't know if you guys can see, but there's a rip right there. Right there. So we need a rebuild kit for this one for sure. Alright, so that's a problem. Guys, sorry about the noise in the back, but look at my helper there. He's making all those noises. So, as I said, excuse about that. I let him have fun, and let's just clean this. I'm just using a wire brush. See, now it's already nice and clean.
Bye.
Hey bud.
No.
Oh no. Alright, so quick update. I put a tiny dab of crazy glue right there, but I'm gonna look for a build kit online now, like right now, and also upgrade this spring for a 20 psi or more if I can find one. So I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. It's all good. This is not expensive, the rebuild kit with the spring. I'm just gonna look for it right now, and we leave it alone. We're not gonna put it in the car, but I'm just gonna clean up the tools because we are done here. Right, I got my wastegate basically rebuilt. I didn't get my rebuild kit yet on the mail, but what I did is I just threw a little dab of crazy glue on that very tiny crack in the diaphragm. Beside the cracks was like all the way inside, so hopefully it will seal it. Also I'm gonna replace this sketchy thing, those. I'll show you guys what's going on there. I'll show you guys the O-rings. I mean, those should be a copper rings, copper whatever it is, copper seal. So we got brand new one here, right here. Those are brand new. So this will go here and here, like so. This will go in the bottom one, I mean in the other side. So let's just throw this in, and we'll see if it's holding boost at least, I mean holding pressure, and we go from there. Let's just reinstall everything back and go for a test drive. Meanwhile, as I said, I did order a new spring and a new diaphragm. It's coming in the mail in a couple days, so this is just a testing purpose. Alright, wastegate is on. You guys can see I put the new O-rings, the copper one on both. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna block off this vent right here. See if I can get max boost first to start with, and see if it's holding boost, just for testing purpose again. So we're gonna block off this. I don't know what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna use, but I'm just gonna use a piece of hose and block off the end, I guess, and go for a test drive. If it's holding boost, if it's holding, which means it's good, our setup is working. So we just wait for the spring and the new diaphragm. But let's go for a test drive first and see what's going on. So putting back the wastegate with the new spring in there, supposed to be like 22 psi. There's two spring, one tall one, one small one. So let's see if that will solve my boost issue. Also, I didn't see anything wrong with the diaphragm. It's still in great shape. So we go from there. We'll do a test drive tomorrow. Now the sun is about to go down. Or we'll do a test drive tonight too, might as well. Hopefully there's no leak, but I doubt. So close the hood and we go for a drive, see what's the result.